There's things in life you simply need to know, like sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end.
So hey Imma peeps, this be Chicken Man here, and today we got another episode of Season of 12 Colors. I hope you've been enjoying this little visual novel experience with the nice little bit that it has going on, the song, and all of the uncovering that we're doing, seeing this just nice little tale. And let's jump straight into chapter 3, why don't we?
一起来玩吧。
Hey, let's play. Ooh, new song. The girl in the white dress said, "It was a very, very long time ago, a dream filled with bright summer sunshine. Something hit my forehead.
真是的。
Enough. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was a pouting Jasmine.
大白
Why you
天的
pouting?
不要睡觉啦。
How come you could just sleep away such a fine day? No, listen, I did have an excuse. Last night it was too hot for me to sleep. To make things worse, when I finally did fall asleep, I had the weirdest dream ever. Just couldn't get rid of the drowsiness. Yawning, I threw back at her all those origamis that fell on me. I had figured it would be nicer and cooler here. Well, you could say that. But when I came here early in the morning, I had heard at once the sound of footsteps. Jasmine ran to welcome me. Her face was all lit up with sunshine, so she was also an early riser. And...
来折纸飞机吧。
Let's make paper planes. Judging from the mountain of colored paper, it seems she had been well prepared for the great event of making paper planes. Wait, don't tell me you bit those pages out last night from all those books in the house.
怎么可能啊？说了我不是老鼠啦。
How's that possible? I told you I wasn't a rat. She stomped and handed me a thick stack of paper.
是我用旧的练习簿啊。
These are from my used notebooks. Actually, that's a pretty good use for used notebooks. I have a ton of those. Unbelievably awful handwriting. And which grade were you in? 7th grade? 8th? Do you even need to think about that?
初四。
10th grade? Well then. Donk. I wonder what that donk's about. I had acted before I could think, to knock her on the head without mercy.
干什么啦？
Geez, me is really just kind of a jerk. I'm interested in the backstory Jasmine has, and then you're just like, what age is... Well, how old are you? And she's just like, 10th grade, which is... 16, I believe? And then the main character's just like, no, I'm not accepting that. She cried out. This was punishment for stupid kids. Fair enough. After that, I threw myself onto the grass, closing my eyes to take a nap.
不要睡觉啦。
Please don't tell me you're going to sleep again. Okay, so... Jasmine interests me. I feel like there's a backstory there for Jasmine. Main character... Like, all I know about main character is that he sleeps a lot. Unless it's hot at night. In which case he doesn't sleep much. And then he can be kind of a jerk sometimes. Other than that, I don't know any of his motivations and stuff. But... maybe we will find that out. Maybe there's a reason he likes to sleep. Maybe there's a reason why he likes to kid around with Jasmine. Who knows? Her tiny voice was not hard to ignore. I turned over and slept on.
哼，真是的。
Jasmine just being straight up ignored. Oh, poor Jasmine. She seemed to have given up. And then... she smacks me in the head. No, probably not. Paper shuffling. Footsteps running away from me. Hey! Once again, something hit my forehead. What's this? The next time, its tip touched my nose. I felt light as a feather.
嘿嘿，
Hey, hey, hey! 3 shots at once. Aiming at my neck, cheeks, and ears. Come on, it got into my ears. I jumped up. How dare the little girl play pranks on me? Me, the king of the kings of pranks. Okay, so he just likes to play the bad guy and be a prankster. Now that I can get that. Okay. I grabbed the paper planes that fell on the ground and threw them out in a professionally quick and precise motion. Oh, look at that. Plop, there's a plane. Actually, I just threw the plane with all my strength. Unfortunately, I had the nerve to simply dive down and crash onto the ground after a short and unstable flight. Hey, don't laugh at me. She was laughing at me. I could tell.
这样是不行的啦，兔子先生。
And I'm Mr. Rabbit again, apparently. You got it all wrong. I told you I am not Mr. Rabbit, and...
升职飞机不是光用力气就可以的哦。
Throwing paper planes requires more than strength. It requires finesse, grace. Things that some sleepy kid that pulls pranks probably don't know nothing about. Oh, really?
角度啊，风向啊，还有最重要的是技巧和距离的把握啦。
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna say finesse and grace. That's a lot of trouble. Why not just... I'll just stuff it in your collar. Wait there.
哎呀，那样是犯规的啦。
You can't. That's breaking the rules. She ran around the house to hide. Stop! Stop it! I had to punish her for disturbing my sweet sleep. I ran after her like an idiot. The music cut again. Okay, final conclusion. We were both idiots. We sprawled onto the grass and panted heavily.
我认输了啦，啊，实在跑不动了。
Jasmine's voice drifted over. Actually, it was not like I could run any longer either. And to be honest, there was no way I would have actually done anything to her like that. At last, we just chased each other around the house like the 2 idiots that we were. Come to think of it, why did I have to do that? Sleep deprivation?
那
Hey. Jasmine's voice again, so close within
今
reach.
后也能一直这样下去吧？
We can be like this, always, can't we? The patch of sun-filled blue sky, surrounded by treetops. Like a dome, it looked down at us in beautiful
明
silence.
天也可以一起玩吧？
Can we play together tomorrow? Of course, I answered without hesitation.
那后天呢？
And the day after tomorrow? Sure, that would be fine too. I was starting to run out of patience.
那大后天
The day
也
after
会
that?
更多的。
And every day?
每天
Every day afterwards? A soft breeze brought the scent of wildflowers and grass. The smell came from
可
jasmine.
以这样在一起吧？
We can be together like this, can't we? I had never heard a tone like that before. For a moment, I didn't know what to say. It would have been easy to tell her that, of course, we could, but suddenly I felt that even if I told her, I would not be completely confident that it would come true. A soft touch. She took my fingers in her palms. Yes. Jasmine sounded like she had made a
没关系的
decision.
呀，
It's alright. What?
就算只有现在这样，也已经
Even if we only have this moment, it's already
足够好了。
good enough. Too bad I couldn't get my webcam get my webcam working, because you'd see a smile on my face right now. And you don't see that very often. I mean, big grin. We were both looking up at the sky. I couldn't see the look on her face. Yes, the only thing I could do was make sure that she was really there. Though the feeling on my fingers, it's alright now. I didn't know what I was talking about. Neither did Jasmine speak afterwards. We just lay there and looked up at the silent blueness. Okay, this chapter is definitely the chapter. I'm decided. This game is worth it to me. Like, the feeling that I now get from this game, like, I'm just like, is this going to be a romance? Is this going to be something deeper? From what I can tell now, at least, is the feeling I get from this game is like nostalgia from the times of childhood innocence, and, you know, times where making a friend with somebody, doing stupid things, but sitting down and thinking about how this moment could never end, in that childlike hope where you don't really think about things. You just let it be, and that this moment is good enough. Anyways, we're going to see Jasmine tomorrow, and you guys will be able to see more of this season of 12 Colors soon enough, so please make sure to catch me then. And see y'all peeps. This be Chicken Man out. Bye bye.